What kind of spy are you? No context, huh? Are you a pink face? Kind of angry? Are you into like psychedelics, big mouth, crying? Let's go with this one. Oh. They do describe what the hell is going on here. So, kinetic, charismatic, analytical, emotionally illiterate. Let's be this one. Let's be analytical. Oh, God. Shadow play? So, because I'm intellect, I'm good at all this mind stuff. Well, I definitely want to be good at shadow play. You get to only choose one from each. Cool. Better understand people. So just knowledge of the city, facial expressions, tics, body language, how to read the room. So an insight check, right? When the task requires a steady hand. Are these the stolen artwork things? They look awesome. Command and intimidate others. Empathy and manipulation. Let's do that. This is so cool, and this music is badass. I'm already pretty good at all these things because I picked the smart person's thing. Spooky action across this plane and beyond. Extrasensory awareness. I think I'm gonna go with this entanglement. Why do I feel like that's gonna be the most broken stat in the game? I'm so excited.
I once knew a spy.
What?
She was brilliant, erratic, cursed, an anti-personal mind in human form.
Okay.
Her friends called her Herschel, but to her controllers, she was Cascade.
Your
Very-
name and your cryptonym. A dead limb twitches.
Oh, it feels good to be back.
She made the cardinal error of our kind. She mistook her assets for friends. In the end, the contradictions caught up with her. Portofino.
Uh-oh, I got anxiety.
The whole sick crew. A disaster untold. A black page in the official records. Reports of how it went down remain contested, inconclusive. All that's certain, it began with a phone call and ended with 6 spies lost.
We were set up dark forces. Shadow play.
Some say she blew the network herself. Others blame structural factors or transnational capital. The rest just shake their heads as they look down on the smashed and leaking world.
What about Cascade?
She was recalled. They put her in the freezer.
What?
Forever. Most 5 years passed. A little more of the world leaked out of itself. Cascade's controllers ordered her back to Portofino. Because I asked them.
Dude, I'm just getting anxiety. The pseudopod.
There is a new assignment, Cascade. I was supposed to give you the brief. Right here, in an armchair in a safe house above a 24-hour photo show in the city-state of Portofino. No one special, just an arm-like sack of cytoplasm, a special move unique to single-cell organisms.
What?
But before that, I was like you, a spy for the People's Republics, one of the varieties of mankind.
Oh, Lord.
This is a dangerous place, Cascade. I should never have come.
Dark forces again.
You'll have to take them on yourself. Independent thought and movement are a bit beyond me in my current state.
This was the human game, and he played it poorly. time to give up his see.
Hmm.
We're not. This is all you. Conversing with your own mental projections. Reconciling the dissonance inherent to your role, like you were trained to do.
Just one of the neat tricks you've learned to keep yourself alive in theater.
In
There are
theater.
many others still to come.
Who knows? Given the chance, we might have shook the stars from their sockets.
Hmm.
Maybe next time.
I'm sorry we never got to know each
Don't
other.
blame yourself, operant. Whatever happens has already happened.
Okay. Here we go. We're going in. Starting off with half bar of anxiety. What's this stuff? I like this little UI. There I am. Wait, what does this do? Oh, this is like a free look. Okay. Oh, that's the guy. So if I go like this, okay, it just highlights everything. Nearly identical sets of shirts and trousers. Okay, I can't do anything. Let's try this. Pseudopod.
Displayed on the chair before you is a man, approximately mid-30s. His chest rises and falls in steady rhythm as he stares beyond you. His eyes are fixed glassily on the ceiling. No response. The film is monochrome and silent. The only soundtrack is the low hum of the projector as the celluloid rushes from its spool.
What?
There is no smell of alcohol, nor any open containers, no drug paraphernalia. It reminds you of a cosmonaut's safety tether.
I mean, he's breathing, they said. His chest was rising, right?
Your fingers detect a faint, steady pulse within the base of his wrist. Elevated, but not critical. You can see no final note or message around him. And more importantly, no obvious way he could have committed. Maybe he learned he was to be paired with the storied operant Cascade and took matters into his own hands. The man's eyes glisten. Bright red veins blossom around their edges.
It's always dark
So
forces.
you've walked right into it. These forces are in terrible motion, gliding like spirits across your plane of understanding. However he ended up like this,
Am I
the
gonna
result
die?
was the same. Operant lost.
So he's, what is he, in a coma or is he dead?
You wonder briefly how much or how little you owe him.
Search him for clues.
Clipped to the inside flap of his jacket, you find a laminated badge, emblazoned with the crest of the Import-Export Bureau of the People's Republic of Kohila.
Kohila.
The name reads, Esteman T. Below that, a title, M.X. Lead Hosiery. Sock merchant for the EMX Bureau, one of the Operant Bureau's most battle-tested covers.
Okay.
The word lead burns itself into the center of your visual field. That's what the badge says. Merely a cover, of course. No, in the official parlance, you. Then you. But not before. And
Check his
3 other
pockets.
things of note. A slip of paper, a business card. It's a purchase order for 10 socks, made out to Carmuna Pessoa, Fashions and Garments, Bootleg Bazaar.
It's a purchase order for 10 socks made out to Carmuna Pessoa, Fashions and Garments, Bootleg Bazaar, New Loose End. You found a purchase order for the vendor Carmuna interested in pseudopods sock samples. Okay.
Bootleg Bazaar. No coordinates found. Some kind of marketplace, and not one you've ever been to.
What's this here? Oh, it's making like quiet checks. So hold on, the times where I get anxiety, is it on these? Yeah, it's when you fail. I see. Okay.
It's a lead in any case. You just need a local to direct you. The slip of paper grows heavy in your hand. It feels like a baton.
What's this stuff here? Oh, I see. So my dossier is this. Here's my inventory where I have the paper. Okay, we can't do that yet. We have a journal here. I don't want to get too far into all these menus and whatnot, though. Okay.
Pseudopod's obligations are now yours. You owe this woman 5 pairs of socks.
This woman. Carmuna. Let's look at the business card.
Is cheap and scuffed. It reads, all you need is miracle. Above a cartoonish image of disembodied lips at a phone receiver.
Sensuous phone line.
Notably absent is an actual phone number.
Interesting.
There's an indecipherable scribble. Whatever's written seems to begin with a D. Into your pocket it goes. A wrapped up rectangle of compressed sugar. It's so hard that your fingers cannot make an impression.
Oh, this is
no
the
matter
shit.
how much you strain. The discolored wrapper depicts a red-cheeked child with a charming sledge. You haven't seen this brand in years.
Do we eat it? Like, I feel like it's gonna be like drugs. Or whatever. The socks. Eat it.
It takes 5 jaw tenses before you manage to shatter it. Sugary daggers jab the inside of your mouth.
Uh-oh.
After a few more game attempts to chew, it takes all the will you possess to swallow the jagged claw. Its aftertaste contaminates your mouth.
All right, enough.
You retract your hand from the man's pockets. A snail's trail of dried saliva glints on the side of his chin.
Coerce pseudopod back into service. Okay, so it's red. Okay, so we have a decent chance. What is so we have to roll a 14? Is that the DC next to statehood? I'm not, dude. +2 on 14. I'm not gonna try to do that.
Your didn't notice your arrival. He doesn't notice your departure either.
Okay. Now, can I sleep in this bed and...
The bed looks serviceable. Deformed pit. Room for 2. You were supposed to lie here alongside your double.
AKA this dude?
A few of them you already know. At least this one gives you access to a bed. should you ever want to. You turn away. They
Okay, I see. Like, that makes sense. All right, what's this thing?
following the cord from the unconscious man's headphones. You come to a mid-sized home stereo resting on a sub.
Yeah.
Prototype 0909 50-watt with multi-disc changer. Last generation model. Designed for a... Through the translucent view panel, you see a single red disc loaded in place. On the face of the disc are the words, Ultravioletta, you but from a dream. Handwritten on thin strips of tape.
Okay, so it's like a mixtape or something. You but from a dream. Like he's in... Dude, he's in like a coma from the CD. Because the headphones unplugged, like almost like he slumped and they yanked out. You but from a dream. He's in the dream.
You don't recognize the artist.
Let's see what
The
have we
disc is
here.
loaded, ready to tell you.
Dude, I'm worried. I think the disc is what messed him up. Like this could be just a lose state.
The chunky button makes a satisfying. The discus begins to turn. You know because the spindle was rotating, though the speakers don't produce any sound at all. No sound, save the thin layer of amateur wire work. It doesn't appear to be. The disc is an artifact of no substance onto which nothing of substance has been recorded.
Like it's a blank disc. Look at what's happening. What is all this watery effects shit? Oh, we're so boned.
The music player blinks, slowly. Or do you? You can't tell.
Stop.
The static quiets as you reset the volume.
Take
A
it.
brief internal hum. Then the disc slides halfway out of the machine. You remove the red disc and place it into your pocket.
No,
As you
enough
turn
stereo.
away, a phone begins to ring.
Where is it? Oh, it's this thing.
You pick up the phone. The handset vibrates in your palm.
We say nothing.
A peculiar species of static washes over your ear. The exquisite work of the magic box. One of the proudest achievements of the opera's technical services office.
Good.
Half a world away, a familiar voice splits into 256,000 encrypted fragments before coalescing again by your ear.
Please tell me you have good news.
Your controller.
5 years, 3 months, 10 days. That's how long it's been since her voice was in your ear.
Operant, you made it. Your voice hasn't changed. We'll get to catch-ups later. Put pseudopod on the line.
You glance over at the man in the chair.
Bro, my anxiety. I gotta take drugs or something.
You feel the receiver slipping from your sweaty palm. For a moment, no one says anything. There's no sound at all save for the blood in your ear and the electrostatic hum of the ultra-long-distance connection.
Has he been zeroed out?
Eliminated, killed, rendered inoperant.
No, he's still alive,
Heavy
right?
words. Words that set machinery in motion.
Very odd. Why would he be listening to a blank disc? Me neither. So we're still grasping in the dark. That doesn't tell us much. What else? So what? Your cover was meant to be sock importers.
Oh.
Excuse me, why the fuck are we talking about socks? We're not getting anywhere with this. I'll ask one more time.
Oh.
Is your double zeroed out?
You must speak the word. She can 5,000 kilometers away, in a small office deep underground. A mid-level controller of the Operant Bureau leans forward and cups a hand over her earpiece.
Cascade, is your double zeroed out? Yes, you do. Is he? Right.
I don't know. Is he?
I wonder which it is. Have our enemies blown us up already? Or is this just another day at the basement massage parlor of spy services? Fuck. The opera's going to hang me by the toes. For you, it's back to Satellite Facility B.
I'm gonna die. Lower a skill. Dude, that's brutal. I'm just getting boned.
AKA the Freezer, the Opera's labyrinthine archival complex, where the old, useless, and discredited are consigned until they're dismissed or die of despair.
That's exactly the problem. You haven't got pseudopod and you haven't got the assignment either. Listen to me. This assignment is over. Effective immediately. The woman in the Photoshop downstairs, Constance, she's one of ours. Let her deal with pseudopod. As for you, we need to get you on the next aerotram out of the city.
Even as your controller is speaking, your mind is settling back into familiar grooves. The old mech. Something about the strange red disc nags at the edge of your consciousness. Perhaps the room contains other leads as well.
Was I supposed to just continue to listen to it? Hold on. I don't understand what this means. Like a leaning pat, like 68%, I'll roll on those odds, but why does... Hold on. Yeah, I don't understand like what this is. I'm gonna click this though. What does exert mean? All right, we're gonna click it and then do it. We did it.
Been on filing duty for 5 years. Out of action. The Opera wouldn't rush you back in theatre. Unless... A half moment's hesitation.
Where'd you get that idea?
Not
You
a denial.
bitch.
Proceed.
There should still be flights departing for Superblock territory tonight. Make sure you're on one of them.
Who is it, Mel?
It was no one, a ghost in the wire. The assignment's over. Get on the next tram.
Fuck this.
A click, and the line goes dead.
Okay. We check Pseudopod's trousers.
A pair of men's trousers are hung delicately over the ship. If Pseudopod's pants were attempting to flee the scene, they did not make it very far.
Examine them.
Brown, shaped.
Search the
The front
pockets.
and back pockets are completely empty. One of the many mysteries concerning men. He was trying to smooth out creases with shower stain. As you turn away, a straight.
All right. I kind of miss. What's that?
This small table has been turned into a makeshift desk. A startlingly red folder stands out against the small label in the top left corner is print. The color reminds you of pomegranate.
Okay.
Your hand hesitates. Amidst the crumpled sheets of copy paper and empty takeout containers.
Nice. Take them.
100s, cheap superblock export. There are a few mangled filters in the ash. There's nothing outwardly noteworthy about this pack of Suprema. You leave the cigarettes where the folder opens with a whoosh. Before you in neat name Will Kershaw, cryptonym Cascade, born Landau, former Republic of Mercia.
D2 pay class.
All true. None of childhood, bourgeois, typical.
Bourgeoisie.
History of student radicalism led to persecution by monotheist reactionaries. Fled to People's Republic of Kohila. Embraced post-historical materialism. In short, born capitalist, reborn communist. Medical record. History of dissociative episodes and reckless action. Gunshot.
Okay.
Sexuality. Homosexual tendencies. Unconfirmed.
Confirmed.
Suicide risk minimal. Ideation only.
Moving on.
End of list. According to this file, that's all there is to you. There's another page behind this one. It's like a tingle in your fingers. Your head grows lighter as you approach the crash site.
It's a decent chance. It's bad. It's a
Your hand grows
5
to a
anxiety.
halt above the page, and a full minute passes, or never. That works too.
Oh, gaining modifiers, raising your skill level, or sleeping. Okay.
You turn away from the.
Oh, and then it labels the things in the room that you've already. So that's the door. All right. Am I allowed to sleep?
The bed looks cold. You turn away. You return to your double, breathing gently on his chair. He could be a sleeping child, but your double is in.
Should we listen to the CD? But then it's just gonna make my delirium levels like skyrocket. I think we just leave. We descend. We descend.
Enough. You're blacklisted. Take.
Easy, lady. I just want to develop some photographs. I'm not trying to take your innocence.
Man in the ugly coat, huh?
That's an interesting camera he's carrying. Professional class. No consumer model.
Okay.
Does that poor girl even know what you're up to?
You have a wild imagination. A little photo should not count as a crime. It's not like it's a loaded gun or something.
The woman casts a split-second glance in your direction.
Stark realities that prevent me from pursuing my interests. Also racism, maybe.
Racism.
A crackle of recognition behind his eyes as they meet yours.
Let's try. Shit!
Nowhere. You've never seen this man before in your life.
Yeah, right.
Lonesome utility shack high above the city. Its door broken on its hinge. A white cat tracks bloody prints in the dirt. Sadness overwhelming.
A utility shack high above the city with a broken door and a white cat. What is this?
What?
She's probably another victim of your so-called street art.
The what? Cat? You must be huffing photochemicals with this confused woman. Perhaps you share an alternative lifestyle. Very well. Photo 24 can have this round. Thank you for...
He gives you one more glance as he leaves.
Man in the ugly coat.
That was exciting, wasn't it? Nobody. A seedy little oddity who likes making fantastical threats. Probably just his lascivious aura. He's a local specimen. I doubt he ever gets out of Keysack.
Keysack.
You've not seen the last of him. The two of you are bound by a hideous orange thread.
See, I told you entanglement was going to be broken.
Ah, while I have it here, this is the screwdriver pseudopod requested. For the fax machine.
This toolkit looks so empty. Barely usable in its current state. Fortunately,
Okay.
it appears highly expandable.
Sure.
She gestures towards the monstrous off-white plastic machine behind you.
Speaking of, where is your double?
Oh, God.
This woman could be a valuable source of information if you can prise it from her.
It's not good. This woman could be a valuable source of information.
No introductions necessary. Your operant Cascade. I'm Constance, of course. Special asset, liminal class. Making my debut with the Operant Bureau. Pseudopod was insistent I stick to cryptonyms. If it's all the same... Before we get into it, I want to make one thing clear. Just because I'm working for the opera, so don't even attempt to seduce me with your post-historical dialectics. Your double already tried his hardest. I'm here strictly for the espionage. If there's any support you require...
She looks at you, awaiting instructions.
Ooh, we go on 80. We go on 80. We go on 80.
Basic social engineering. First, take the target into your confidence. Her look is wary, but intrigued. 2, turn an admirable quality into a vulnerability.
That's strange. No one said anything to me about a meta task. Is this really how we handle personal matters? It sounds suspiciously elaborate. Ah, I understand. This is a test to check our information security. I'll have you know Pseudopod's not told me anything. He's
Shit.
kept it intensely tight.
Free. Exploit, exploit, exploit.
Ah. Let's try this one.
A wince. A knife prick she'll surely remember.
Have you tried the bootleg Bazaar? He was down there yesterday.
Yeah, I've heard of this place.
The bootleg Bazaar. That matches the purchase order you found on his body.
He said he intended to interview some of the vendors. I can't tell you what he was after precisely.
There. 2 lines of inquiry converge. Bring this purchase order to the Bazaar. That's your next stop.
Okay.
You can practically see it from the front door. Due south, in the ruins of the old Silk factory. Head west from the roundabout.
West from the
If
roundabout.
by some chance you find yourself in Party Alley, it means you've gone the wrong way.
All right.
I hope you write Pseudopod a glowing report. From what I... Was
Yeah.
there anything else?
What's up with this fax machine?
It's that little amber light. It means out of order, and I haven't been able to get it to green, meaning in order.
Okay.
Pseudopod assured me this machine was a vital tool of communication. As precious to our work as the magic box we installed on your room for. I'm telling you now, Operant. That's what's happening here. You've received all sorts of technical training, I presume. I would think getting a little light to turn green...
I'm not going to be able to do it.
Well,
I'm not going
A
to be able
dread
to.
beast hum in with dormant power. A handless scribe. It just needs to be soothed.
I'm going to show her the... I want to show her this card.
I certainly don't. It looks flirtatious. Never during working hours. Seedy business attracts itself. Try the fogged mirror. It's a bar just to the west, along Party Alley.
All right.
Your old haunt, where you met with your
Oh.
former assets once upon an assignment. She gives you a brief nod.
Very well. Forgive me, is this still part of the test? Shouldn't you be the one advancing thesis and so forth? A bit early for such a declaration, isn't it? You've only just...
She gives you a nod.
Before you go, just one thing. How have we done? Will you be recommending Pseudopod for the people's... whatever it was?
Oh, I like this one.
Of course. Of course. Well, I'll be here if you require anything.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. Oh, see, I like how you can do this and you don't actually have to... You don't actually have to like move around and check everything the way that you did in Disco. One of the fuses is being held together with a coin? Okay, but I can't interact. All right, let's try the fax machine.
A humongous white block of office technology sits in front of you. It looks like a sacrificial altar made of plastic.
Okay.
Inside, mechanical parts are assembled in such a way that it can scream analog messages across huge distances. Your screwdriver makes short work of the starhead screws holding the side panel in place. You set them aside one by one and gently remove the plastic panel.
Almost trivial. I just realized you can like expend. Oh my goodness. You can voluntarily take on like delirium, anxiety, or fatigue to improve your odds.
The holy innards of the facsimile machine reveal themselves to you like a sacrificial animal waiting to be interpreted. You're looking at a Sugar Hill Executive Series 2, a cursed model, plagued by numerous debilities, most commonly a chronically misaligned paper tray.
Okay.
Another opera cast off, maligned and misaligned.
I don't know. I don't think I'm emotional, right? I'm just like intellect. We just snap the paper tray back
From the
in.
machine bowels comes a pleasing chunk as the plastic tray slots back into its receipt.
Much better, thank you.
The small green light marks its status as ready. You turn away from the fact.
Okay. Why does it let me go
The
back?
fax machine awaits image quality and whatever remains of human patience.
Okay.
You turn away.
All right, that's cool. And then what's this? Got it. And then we can leave. Oh shit, we got a roller skater? A sour smell rises, drawing flies and scuttling things. Oh, okay. And now we have a map. Where am I? Here we are. I want to know what the point of that is. Like, of this thing. This tuk-tuk has been parked for some time. Ah, okay. Maybe a little bit of foreshadowing there, huh? Party Alley. Hmm. What? Oh, the fogged mirror. There's the bar. What's this here? Okay. This is always the worst part of these games for me is like the that initial like overwhelming feeling where it's just like there's so many things to do. What do you mean good vantage? What's this? Just more cigarettes. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna take this bottle. Schnapps. What does schnapps do? Anxiety -3, but delirium goes up. I'm gonna smoke that cigarette.
Wild boar piglets snuffle through the city's trash. You underestimate the nutritional value of a well, but where there are boarlets, there are boars. An adult can be up to 500 pounds of bristled, pitiless hog with tusks. No interest from the hog-a-lesson. You scan from left to right, checking the alley's tangled contours for... Yes. You leave the boar.
What's this thing here? Gain a status, calming chewing. So it's a drug. Favorite cherryish liqueur now in non-alcoholic chewable form. What is that? Oh, here we go. Oh, so every time you succeed on a skill check for an hour, you lower anxiety. But you also, again, you get fatigue. So everything has this like give and take trade-off, which is kind of cool. What's this here? Oh, the old dye factory. Now the entryway to the
This place
bazaar.
is not as you left it. The world moved on behind your back. A silk #3.
Yeah, the old
silk factory. Once, now its walls are layered with past identities. Pseudopod had a purchase order from a vendor called Carmuna.
Yeah.
They also have that curious red disc to hand. A media specialist could likely tell you more.
Oh. So we need Carmuna and we need a media specialist? What's this here?
A filthy flyer glued to the wall. A row of bespectacled men stare into the middle distance, while in their midst a lone figure looks towards the viewer. A man with a brown paper bag on his head. Above him in bold letters, the reality situation. It's the opposite of nonsense. This is a local television program. The flyer suggests it's about uncovering great truths hidden from everyone. That is Subcommandante Bagman, host of the reality situation. No insignia, no medals. You can't think of an outfit that would don such a uniform on purpose. The People's Bureau of Entertainment would never allow Hold on.
Oh, okay.
What could use a little more reality? That big blank wall next to your bed. It's been adhered to the wall with blue reusable adhesive. Sticky, easy for quick installation and...
Nice. More cigarettes, baby. All right, who's this fella?
The Guardian Municipal officer is intensely scratching at his neck. As you approach, he wipes his hand.
Hola, miss. Hope there's a reason you've stopped an officer while he's on duty. I suppose not. Officer Morito, agente coordinador for the Guardia Municipal. Do you need help with anything? How bad does it look?
Scaly
I don't know.
reefs and cracked plates.
Gross,
like
dude.
some diseased armor.
Shit, I knew it. I hope it's not the topical ball repellent I've been using.
What?
Instructions said to apply generously. Guess that's what I get for trying to keep the peace with these boars running around. It's not the young you need to worry about. We're dealing with an infestation, and they get much larger. It used to be a seasonal problem. Every autumn, some adults would come down bold and hungry. But the hills up north, as far as I've heard, Valle de Suspiro, you've got thorns, ferns, old trees. At best, they're a nuisance. The little ones are fine, but the adults could take off a kneecap if you're not careful. And then there's the really big one, the mother.
What? So, are we teasing that there's some? Is this going to be like the cryptid from Disco, where they just keep kind of alluding to this like mega boar called the Mother the whole game, but then you never see it, so you're just like, oh, it's all bullshit, and then you end up actually seeing it.
The way he intones the word mother suggests a primitive monotheist before an image of a graven god.
Massive. Furs all matted, covered in scars, territorial too. Preys on drunks, stumbling back from Party Alley. You shouldn't joke like that. All mothers are special, even this one. No love like a mother's. Anything that can survive on the streets of Kisok has got the stars' favor, and I have respect for astrology. So when the mother comes around, I do my best to keep civilians out of the back way. You back away, slowly. If you get a whiff of it charging, find something to climb if you can. And then, come find me. We've had instances of theft around the docks recently. All the
Crates.
Yeah, messily and without tools. Seems like the work of kids if you ask me. Apart from that, it's quiet. Just how I like it. The quieter the better, I'd say. Really, the hardest part's keeping people away from the boars. Hence this whole cream situation. I can tell you Petra the music vendor's a major arsehole.
Okay, that's not good.
I asked him about an old Blood Golem disc, and he told me he'd rather tie polystyrene blocks to his feet and jump in the canal than look for it.
Doesn't make sense. Why not go for something that sinks?
I told him as much. He said that was the point. His demise should be slow, so that I'd hear him scream for hours. I suspect he mostly hates me. I don't get why he brings up all this violent stuff all the time. If he ever goes through with it, there won't be any shock value. He'll just be sad. All right.
I gotta get
As
going.
you step away, the GM...
Nice guy, like really nice fella, but a broken bird cage.
You step into the booth and press the receiver to your ear. The emblematic animal of Portofero's main phone company. Your gaze... You do not have the number of anyone in the city.
All right, I got it. I got it.
Dolphin eye. Your finger depresses the yielding material.
Ooh.
Up, down, up, down. Sensual pleasure. You watch the dolphin pop back up, then squish again under the changing pressure of your...
All right, we gotta go. We gotta get away from the freaking payphone. Jesus. Ugh.
A dusty and disused storefront, closed with a metal shutter. Above, a faded sign. Carl was here. M+Y, heart. Unstoppable trade forever. Marito is a dog rapist.
Yikes. Is it locked?
You lift the shutter gently. Around you,
Oh.
scared pairs of eyes watch as you jiggle. Come back at night. You
Oh.
turn away from.
Okay, Animal Zone.
You return to the animals.
No. I don't return to the Animal Zone. I wanted to read this thing. All right, so like, what's going on up here? What's this? Whoa. Yeah. Yep, and then we go like this. Yep. It's chilly up here. Wait. A rooftop. Remember a shack far above the city with a door off its hinges. What's this thing? What the hell is this? Pink mini skirt. What? Hold on, what does it do? Okay, I mean, my doppelgang is a 2. It goes down to a 0? How? But my poetics go even higher. What is doppelgang? Sorry. Oh, I can't see it. Doppelgang. When you must do more than a single, you could. Oh, internal resistance to pressure. But we also get more poetics, baby. Let's do it. Let's wear the pink skirt, baby. Wait, what is dang, something is like trying to happen. What is this? Door to Tempo's office?
A steel door is before you. Faint oxidation. No response. A whisper beyond the door frame. Ripples of frozen air, a shattered seal. 7 people stare through a window as an unseen hand taps at the glass.
What?
It's locked. This door isn't going anyway currently. You step back.
Yeah, I gotta be careful. I don't want to keep pushing stuff and then just constantly taking like fatigue penalties and shit. I'm looking. Like, oh, here we go. Is this a little vault location? Yeah. What's that? Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm stupid. Is it a blind person? Yeah, she's blind. Keyboard molestation. So is this... Oh, the media vendor. Okay. What's this then? A mattress behind the music stall. The owner. Oh yeah, he's talking about offing himself. Okay, so this is the music. So the bazaar is like really big. Go, just do it. I'm trying to be thorough. I want to hit everything. So, like, what's this here? Just a little cargo storage shed, huh? That's it? All right, then we continue. What's this? A flash of yellow catches your eye.
A cargo crate sits in waiting, adorned with faint. A maze of hastily drawn letters and numbers stands in contrast to the printed labels above. The symbols range from A to D. You're not meant to be able to. Machine printed, crisp, and official. They all bear the same logo. Tiny gold dots in a precise point of origin. Ministry of Mass Culture. Cicatriz Frontera.
Cicatriz
The
Frontera.
gleaming capital of Leluz. Leluz, officially the Illuminated Empire. An auto-technocratic regime which has emerged from its slumber and These crates aren't smuggled at all. They're government sanctioned from the Lusian Cultural Ministry. Black cartons of cigarettes are stacked in tight rows. One of them. The sight reminds you of a set of stairs descending into the dark of the basement.
What basement?
Even worse, they've taken the poor cigarettes home for sloppy seconds.
I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I don't want any more anxiety. Okay. I can't talk to this person here. Oh God, there's so much stuff. Who's this kid? What's this thing?
Refreshments are lined up like brightly colored soldiers.
Oh, it's a
neatly
vending.
Regimented behind coiled springs.
Okay, well, we're good. We don't need any of that quite yet. Sturdy ponies. These are dank boys. All aboard. Fresh graffiti, huh?
The gate is bound to the pole by a thin steel chain. Only ghosts can pass freely between such crevices. You push the gate. The metal creaks, but it doesn't move. The gate
So we need a tool to kind of cut that. Like, ooh, okay. Let's see what we can do with. Oh, hell yeah. Statehood, baby. All right, we're officially kind of out here now. Requires the pry bar. Let's go up the ladder. Maybe we'll get a nice little vantage point of the whole city here, and I can kind of like feel a little bit less overwhelmed by the amount of stuff that's just like going on here. Oh geez. Am I gonna get fatigued from this? Yeah, I bet. I'll take them chain cutters. And I'll take that heifer. Alright. Who's this guy?
The man doesn't react or turn as you approach. Don't look now, but you can see through the metal floor.
Ah, shit.
You've come a long way. Fortunately, the view just about compensates. I'm being punished. My employer has placed me in an impossible position.
What?
You recognize the patch sewn into his trousers. It's the Carril de Portofiero's logo, the oldest transit company in the city.
I'm a safety inspector, watching the lines. As you might have noticed, this pylon is under construction, technically. It's my role to ensure the lines and pylons are all built according to code. Where to start? This pylon's angle deviated more than expected as the concrete set. Hazardous near water. Shouldn't have skimped on materials.
Huh.
Then there are the clearance issues. The party alley rooftops are higher than the building department's official records.
Okay.
These aero trams would shear those right off.
Since the last round of Enter stabilization, they've been trying to force us lifers out. We can be fired, not easily.
MTER, aka L'Empire Sans Territoire, aka the Bank. Equal parts Global Development Fund and Spy Service. Linchpin of the developed world.
I have
Okay.
two options. I could falsify my reports and declare Line 9 safe for construction anyway, or I could quit. Either way, the company can lose. I wasn't always. I thought about throwing myself off this pylon, right where you're standing. Fortunately, this spot lends itself to reflection.
The question is, can you live with your own?
What?
I'm a structural engineer. I believe in stability. What Emperor has brought isn't that. Therefore, human existence always carries entropy with it. That's inherent in the system. Social insurance, pensions, fair wages. These are measures against the entropy of living. They're also expensive. I've never lived anywhere else, so I can't say. I suppose there's the superblock, but they sign letter Wilger as well.
He glances down.
There's entropy in all systems. No living thing can avoid it entirely.
Many things,
Yeah.
but everyone has their own definition of interesting. What's yours?
A friend of yours? Oh,
I couldn't say. I'm above the Bazaar, not of it. I just see the people come and go. The natural tides of commerce, boatmen unloading goods, porters deliver. I'm sorry to do this.
What?
you see that fire exit over there?
Not really. Where am I looking here, bro?
Some scuffler has wedged it open with a pelota ball.
This?
That's correct. Because my job keeps me here. Thank you. Depends on your definition. There's an unmoored boat that's been floating around the canal to the south.
What?
There doesn't seem to be a driver or any crew. Sometimes the wind carries an awful noise from it up to my ear. Guttural and aggressive. Like some kind of primordial steel beast is locked in battle with a diseased swamp pig.
Is it the mother boar?
Terror to most, but for those with a taste for it.
I'm afraid so.
Oh.
By definition, there...
I gotta go, brother. But I like you. You're my favorite person I've met so far. Alright, let's go do the ball. Wait, there's a boar. Like a big one. There's a big one. Can I jump to that bear? No, I can't get back there, huh? Wait. I have pry bar. I have it. Oh, you know what? I don't have it. I don't have it. I don't have it. But I do have...
The gate stands before you, still locked.
Oh, I'm still bad. I still can't do it.
The gate creaks.
Do I have to equip it, you think? Hold on. Let's see if I equip it, if it does anything.
Still locked. The gate creaks.
Yeah, I still can't do it. That's how bad we are. Requires lockpick? This little kid's smoking cigarettes. He's ripping cigs. Oh, who's this fella?
The man gives no indication.
He looks
of
cool.
register in your presence. His mirrored sunglasses are turned skyward. Must be cataract glasses. He's visually impaired. Maybe mentally impaired also.
What? Nice boat.
No, it's not. But it's a good one. Help you with something? Surprised you did. It's got some of the local sailors scared. Not sure. One man
Thrashing around. It's the mother boar.
A jolt of fear snaps through you, right in its... Unclear if he noticed. He sniffs idly, rolling the cigarette between his lips.
Can't say I have. We will. One day.
An old, low-slung workhorse with tar patches. Marina 32, early 70s issue. Port for fear and manufacturing. Built for municipal dredging. But this...
Except for a few bulls disagreeing about their place. Still, he's
Nice.
got a few more years left in him. Old man. And I'm not complaining.
His chin dips once.
Most ships are named after stars. In Rustam, we named them after lost sailors. Carve a name into the prow.
Long
nice.
dead hands carrying the hull. White fingers in the brine.
Nothing. This is just a barge. I call it he, out of habit. Depends. Some are produced locally. Textiles the easiest to replicate.
Hill of pigs.
Some artisans in their small manufacturers scattered along the Nos Corrientes coast. Families with presses, off-book factories. Other crates have to cross a few borders. Because the Lusians don't mind a little cultural government thing. Shadow program. I don't ask too much about it. Merchandise gets shifted. The world thinks so too. At the hand of some enterprising people. A few.
I don't know what the hell we're
Sure,
talking
there's more
about.
Sure. A collie.
Distinct frown lines form above the smile.
There's a lot of coming and going in the bazaar. I don't get paid to keep track of it. I'm sure. All right, done.
He lowers his head and
Thanks for nothing. Feather white sneakers? Yeah, but it lowers my... These give me better cold read, but bad coordination. Oh, but my cold read... Oh, and my poetics go down? Can't. Straight up can't. I can't compromise that much. Like, no dice. Can I do anything here with this crane? What's in there? Some schnapps. Wait, hold on. I want to make sure I can't hop the railing and get onto the roof. Like, that's not a thing. Okay. That's fine. I believe you. I just want to make sure. Okay, vending machine. We've been up here. This is kind of how we came in. Here's this guy, whatever his name is, Mauricio Del Taco. We got this dude. The shutters and whatnot. So this is it now. But we now have to deal with this asshole.
Off-brand driver.
the man gazes down at a crate of cartridge discs.
Mass-produced excrement. These animals pleasure themselves in it. Collectors, art students, tourists, You see this? Each one guaranteed for 10,000.
No one will ever get it the way he does.
I'm talking about cultural ephemera. Speciality. But, as you can see, I spend my days backed into a corner, hopelessly outnumbered by the dead-eyed horde, dreaming of format-assisted auto-annihilation.
What?
Every day, I come out here to share the joy of rare meeting. Evidently,
He would not put it past this man to have a prop dog bowl to hand.
recent sales have been better than projected. Unfortunately. So, like you.
No entries found under replayer. Filing under insults, incomprehensible.
Go ahead. Browse away. My name's Petri. If you need anything, I'll be here.
The vendor's eyes.
This is a media store. Not the missing
The Guardian Municipal. Street cops.
The sock.
Yo.
Dialectical looking glasses. Air of advanced virginity. Yeah. just lost, adrift among the many wonders of...
You see him now, eyes wide, reward circuit shorted out by the cut and thrust of commerce.
A little too soft-hearted to be a leader.
Hmm.
Your dialectical friend mistook himself for some sort of big money businessman. He wanted the Bazaar to import superblock hosiery. Socks to start with, but there was talk of cotton tights, even...
Making inroads with his persona, competent in theatre, at least for this period of play.
You're joking, of course. He didn't even know what a fellow disc was, let alone an Einzelton. At a certain point, I'm just debasing one. No. Of course not. I don't sell socks. So is he all right, your man? Or what? He's probably neck deep in drug lazarus.
The vendor gauges you behind his colour. All across the city of Petra, there is silence. People peer out fearfully from...
I'll be blunt. Are you with the Weeping Eye?
the techno-fascist secret police of Laloons, dark subconscious of the state, specializing in old-school, ugly methods.
Because they've been especially active here recently.
The Weeping Eye.
Usually they just let things slide. All the Lucian merchandise, good for everyone. But these days, they're staring right at us, unblinking. Keep them. If things get too hot, I can always slit my wrists with a shard of Veladis before them. My point is, your colleague was asking questions. Now, something's obviously happened, and here you are, also asking questions. Given the current climate, no one wants to answer these questions, least of all. Then I would attempt to educate, obviously. I'm not some... I'll tell you what I told your sock friend. Speak to the boatman down by the Vest dock.
I already did!
He's the one who knows the underground goings-on around here. We're just the vendors. Like I said, no one is going to take kindly to me. But your friend was there. I guarantee it. Talk to the boatman a good half hour. After that, I know nothing. Wonderful. Now for all us. If you want to talk media formats, I'm your man. This other stuff, strange how? Format or content? More cheap calories to sate the masses. An Einzelton XR. Where did you get this?
Uh-oh.
Einzelton hasn't been available to regular consumers for a decade. A disc in good condition is worth thousands of sol to people who appreciate its wonders. You played it. And what? You sought to defile a corpse a little more, just for fun?
What?
Better they recalled them all years ago. Better a mass manufacturing fault than this, to save them from this humiliation from being passed around like...
The vendor deflates before you,
I'm sorry.
talking to the Einzeltone, not you.
I assume fondling a human corpse would also make you feel pretty weird.
What?
If you want spiritual, find an unplayed one. This is the dark stuff. You're transgressing.
What?
Makes sense. Forbidden media. desecration of a tomb, the broken seal.
Ultraviolet is a pop singer. Degenerate Lucian Electrodross. There's a new fabricated star every day, it seems, but she's the top of today's pile. As for the title, probably the works of a brain-dead marketing committee. The fact that it's committed to Einzeltone suggests it's some kind of promo copy. Some new advancement of degeneracy from across the Noscorendes. Of course it's real. You can't bootleg an Einzeltone. Another of it. This ultraviolet has gone missing at the moment. Kidnapped by counter-fascist radicals, whatever that means. Lucian marketing.
Could
What?
be the work of the militia Ruben Rouge, extreme communist fringe group. They've ransomed public figures before.
Why are my feet so small?
Don't try to brighten my day.
The vendor looks at the red disc and
None of this is the Einzeltone's fault, of course. They can't control. What you have in your possession is an incredibly rare disc format that self-effaces after a single transcendent play.
What?
Now that it's been played out, it's nothing. A desecrated corpse, a necrophile's plaything. You seem to have misunderstood my soliloquy. I hope you dispose of it with dignity. I think a private ceremony would be most appropriate. Only doctor I know is Hugo. Has a houseboat not far from here.
Dude, I-41 is not decent. So we get a +1, you get to roll 2 dice and you have to get an 8? I'm trying it. Let's go.
nothing's ever truly gone. Everything leaves a residue. Everything with a charge can be summoned back.
I'm afraid not. The format is near obsolete. Einzeltone is the past, yet it contains the future.
The vendor recoils.
So, your question is, Petre, how do I reanimate a corpse? You should speak plainly then.
Okay.
I'll be
What the
honest,
fuck is going on?
the thought is so disturbing to me that
Breach warning. You are now hacking the firewall of techno-philosophy.
Okay.
you would have to repolarize, remnants processing, probably a concentrated magnetic flip, neodymium grader. It would involve some custom gear, no doubt, but my answer to your distressing question is yes. I think you could. Why don't you film it and make a snuff disc out of it? One for the techno. Don't ask me about this again. I feel unclean. Maybe not. The Bazaar is closing up soon.
What's this here?
A low, tilting shelf marked in heavy block letters. Despised. Various sections are separated by narrow plastic. The shelf stands, meticulously organized. A monument to lonely elitism.
No, I'm not
Turn
gonna do
your
it.
attention-
Abandoned television?
The screen flickers. Static tone.
Did you know water covers approximately 63% of the world?
Wrong. The sky is
No,
only
it's this guy.
98% sky.
The other 2% is used to cover up.
On screen, there appears a man with a brown paper bag.
But they don't want you to know that. That's why they're coming for me.
The screen warps and color shifts between clips of Bagman talking. You jot down the digits as Bagman watches on. The sounds from the...
I feel like that's what we needed. We need the phone number. Oh, here we go.
The fire exit stands conspicuously. You raise your hand to wave at the engineer on his pylon. He waves back. A dark hallway. At the opposite end, you can just... A fine place to hide in a moment of crisis. Marked and remembered.
We go in. Oh, we fast traveled.
You emerge into the dark insides of a deceased mechanical beast. The only light comes from...
Okay, we made it. What is this?
The sticker on the panel reads, Propriedade de Renotel. In the center, the company's familiar dolphin mascot.
Oh no, she's not gonna rub it.
Inside, you find a dirt-covered computer terminal. Above the gridwork of corroded wires, a sleek cable cuts a path towards the antenna. The ancient terminal groans in response. System waking.
So someone propped the door open to come to this.
Please wait. Welcome to Renotel Control version 1.2.
Oh,
87
no.
Renotel. Enter command. Connect with the machine. Tap into the invisible substructure of the city. The artery before you connects to every device connected to the Renotel wireless network. The text cursor highlights the blank space where
I
your
need
commands
commands.
go. Ask it. That's a text cursor. When you type in a sequence of characters, it
Shit.
step away from the...
So here's the thing.
The fire exit remains ajar, all wedged. Nobody is paying any particular attention to the door, suspiciously nonchalant. It's a pilotable. Pilotables are not designed for use as doorstops. Someone has elevated this ball to contraption status. It's just a ball in a door. The tableau stays on.
Dude, I don't think we should close that door. Literally and metaphorically. Sausage steam? What's that thing? Oh, that is a table. Oh, I see. Okay, it's really hard to see that. Okay, so this is another in-out for... Oh, this is the roundabout. Okay. I can't... Oh, there he is. There's our guy. Who's this?
Excuse me. Can you...
The young woman turns from a store of party wigs and beaded necklaces. A hooded burrow. The photograph shows a robust man well into his 60s. He is unremarkable, save his eyes.
Have you seen him before? Have you? Mi viejo. My dad. Right, I should have started with that, I guess. His name's Enoch. He's kind of forgetful sometimes. Not a lot, but I'm just worried. I'd told him watching too much TV was making him crazy.
Uh-oh, he's watching Baghead.
She raises her hand to bite her nails. A new habit.
After Dad retired, his friend Gilmar turned him onto this show.
Yeah.
Reality situation. They were obsessed.
Mm-hmm.
Which apparently means someone who goes around looking for evidence of invisible aircraft carriers and iodine-deficient children. Dad and Gilmar were always following up on leads.
Who in their right mind would not follow up on an invisible aircraft carrier?
That's what I was scared of. Look, my dad developed this insane theory about the payphone to the western exit of the Bazaar.
Oh, yeah.
Dad thought certain words said into the right phone gets your attention from the wrong people. He was convinced Emter was behind it all. Bagman did an episode on that, so Gilmar started following random people, thinking they were from the bank. Not long after, he roped my dad into it. Normal rich guy stuff. Hitting up the bars and shouting abuse at the local drunks. And they disappeared into penthouses where they couldn't be followed. That's what Gilmar thought. He stayed out after my viejo went home. He'd overheard something and was explaining it when the call just cut off. My dad went by his house the next day, but Gilmar... Yeah. He looked for Gilmar for 2 weeks.
Why would Emter care about a couple of impressionable old men?
They seem pretty random. Cousins on their own, sure. Together? Gibberish. I guess. When he tried to tell me, I wasn't really paying attention to him.
I need to know where his house is, bro.
Pad in his bedroom. He told me not to say them if I used them. A couple days ago, he stopped by the stall to bring me lunch. I wasn't nervous at first.
Washing out the container that carried homemade rice and beans. Glancing out the window above the sink as the sun goes down.
Yeah. Anyway, you want a wig? I hear they make you fun at parties. Oh, that's Ultravioleta, the Louisian pop star. Always? No, but it's...
She peers at the disc again.
Weird disc, that. Oh, you should ask Petre at the music stall over there. He'll know more. Doubt he's an ultra, though. Oh, yeah. He came by. Nice man. Talked a lot about socks. He was, normal. Pretty forgettable, if I'm honest. Not really. What do you mean, something's happened? Did he use the phone? Oh, well, at least... Sorry. Yeah, I was kind of distracted.
Wig topiary, plastic tiaras, novelty sunglasses. Behind it all, you see an oddly familiar shape. The tailored shoulders, the sharp collar. A cape, but nothing like the other costume pieces around it.
It's a Carabinero outfit.
Carabineros are Portofiero's sanctioned police investigators. They report directly to the Prefectura.
That'd be illegal. Second-hand surplus warehouse in Lower Viudas was closing down a while back. Big clearance sale. Yeah. It's for sale. The whole set's back here. Just let me know if you're interested. I guess I used to. Haven't had time lately. But I usually know when something's going on, even if I'm not... There's a show somewhere in the Hill of Pigs tonight, but it's already sold out. Yeah, alright. Yeah, they're right there. Take a look.
Dude, the Carabinero set is kind of popping off. It's pretty good. All right, party wig. Okay. I'm not gonna buy anything.
Anything else? Thanks for...
I gotta go. Because I'm still looking to find this Carmenura? This chick. That's gonna be her right there. Okay, there's the gate. Oh, you know what? We have to go in here. Hold on. Dossier, maybe? Okay, and then we can raise a skill. I almost want to save it, because in Disco, what you could do is you could wait until you got prompted with a specific check, and then you could go into your menu and then upgrade it. So I'm gonna wait. Yeah, I'm gonna wait and see. I'm pretty sure you can do that. What's this? The building's sleeping breath. What's in here? Coffee? An ominous quantity of tape? This is her right here.
You, Carmona demands answers.
Mm-hmm.
Carmona saw you scaling that pylon, speaking to...
See how you can go right in here while you're... Wait. Oh, you can't.
Oh. Well, engineering is good work. Carmona will not take comfort in that. Here.
She just gave me something? Oh, cool. Okay, that's what it looks like. Neat. All right.
Some comfort in return.
Statehood. Yeah, but double negatives, bro. I don't want that.
Well,
She lowers her.
the dock workers suspect that they found an agent of the Weeping Eye.
The Weeping
working
Eye.
Right here. Found him taking Lucian money. Carmona doesn't believe it, Domenina. They got the wrong man. He bought a beautiful coat from Carmona's stall just last week. A real gentleman.
The dock workers must have had more information on him. Find out what you can. If there are Weeping Eye here, you need to know why.
It would never. It was a trench coat, multicolored, but predominantly oranges, reds. It
The man with the
recalled
ugly
a
coat.
bag of the olden variety.
The man in photo 24.
Yeah.
With the Weeping Eye that close to you already. He was at photo 24 and your double was incapacitated. This is now your prime son.
And he always had a camera. Ask yourself, Menina. Would a Weeping Eye man walk around with a camera? Too obvious. This is all a matter of taste. And not a... They're Lucian, Menina. Bazaar's full of bootlegs.
Yeah.
They're keeping an eye on their wares. He was like a son to me, Menina. But no. Very well. Afraid no, Menina. That poor girl.
She looks sideways at the...
It's a disc. Ask the stall owner with the disc. You're working with that nice boy. He was fine super block salt. I should have known you were cut from the same cow the way you handled that creep. I sent him to the docks west of here. Head boatman there reports directly to the Bazaar manager. in charge.
Dude, the
So
boatman.
The boatman was lying, or Pseudopod never made it over to him.
Take a look through the rack over there. No lies. This bazaar is always changing. Lots to ask, lots to say. People call it loose mania. The culture blockade was this. Imagine a big fake wall around. That would be a terrifying world. Just let young people buy their fascist toys and when they say all the Lusian ministers are cop. They claim they are imprints of this high man.
The vendor smushes her face with her hands. But
that's how they look. Malformed from systemic diddling. Fog the mirror, not of the bazaar. And don't come back here drunk and stinking on my nice humoring an old woman, doing your good deed for the day. Is that so? It started with the fire in a silk numero 3. But at first it was exciting. The whole city came to watch it burn. We drank, we sobbed.
Nice.
The flames subsided, and we waited like refugees around. They probably did it themselves for the insurance. Or some. Carmona has nothing but time. But it was never mine. Just borrowed him from another. And it's all right, Menina. Drink. One creates the other. And around. Yes. We loaded it up on... This area has been a market ever since. Though the contents and bosses are changing like the leaves. It is a silk store. I held out. You are most welcome. Very good. Bazaar's closed.
you approach Carmona's rack of clothes. The rack sways with misspelled hangers scrape against.
Discount for you,
Menina. Wait, vaquero boots. Nah, we're good.
The rack sat. You turn away from.
But interestingly enough, I don't think that we are allowed to. Yeah, you can't do it. Well, yeah, I guess you still kind of can, right? Because you could be like, oh, you could leave a conversation and then level up the thing and then go right back into it again.
A cosmonaut suit. A relic. If it is, then it's one of the few things for sale here that isn't a knockoff Lusian electronic disc or 5,000. I wonder it's still here. People with that kind of money don't shop in the... Your focus widens back.
Okay. This city is too big. There's too many leads. There's so many things that are just going on. What's this?
A ladder hugs the edge of the canal, rusty in its rungs. Darkened patches show where the water. It's an old waterlock, used to grant passage to boats and barges. Looking at the device, like the one over there, to the east. There's a small room to the east. Like the water's reddish tinge and oily distort. The canal passes right under the building above Lou.
Okay, so there's some sort of... Oh, Lord. Who's this guy?
Looks like the shrimping is off for today, Caracalito. We don't want to get...
I guess. The man and the young girl grimace at a barge that appears to be jammed between the canal walls.
Not sure. It seems to be stuck in the waterlock. Maybe it's broken. We came here to do some shrimping. Yeah, so should we.
Dude, he's weeping eye. He's the most weeping eye coated dude in town. What's this? I don't see shite. Whoops. Where are we? Oh wait, this is where the boar is. There it is. There it is. But I can't do anything over here? Requires the pry bar. Alrighty. Well, let's get the hell out of here. Like, what's this
The
here?
intercom is covered by a protective plastic. Yet another device bearing the... It curls under the edge of your fingernail and slides off in a single,
What?
unbroken peak. You can see your reflection, flipped in the unblemished metal. How good. Take your dough. The indicator light. A high-pitched whine from the...
Is it working? Can you hear me? Oh, that's good.
A melodic voice that makes you think of flowers blooming in time.
Désolé. If you don't know, you're probably not supposed to be here.
Very vague. Almost secretive.
Unfortunately,
The dermis of... This door opens for someone. That's why there's an intercom. You just need her to tell you who.
Thank you. No one's ever told me that before. That's a very nice thing to hear out of clear blue. You also have a nice voice. No, I'm really not.
The line hisses.
The plastic. Oh, you savage. Could you try and replace it? Yes. Maybe it'll go back.
You look at the crumpled, sticky, translucent and grotesque, like an electronic gecko mole.
You sound very sure. You're lucky you have a nice voice. Yes, actually. We aren't exactly open to the public, so this is just a light security measure. Sorry,
The intercom looks
Measure.
expensive.
Measure head.
The interference suggests...
Bonne journée.
Alright. Interesting. What's this thing? Oh god. I don't know where I'm going. Oh my goodness, dude, there's just too much stuff. Okay. So they were clearly warned. Do not dock here. There is a sign specifically stating...
Shouldn't be here. Bit of a hold up with the barge over there. Nothing was taken, luckily, but they did manage to break the damn thing's engine. So now it's stuck there until the replacement parts arrive. You can't go in there, I'm afraid. That's what I'm here. Only the controls to the waterlock, but we can't risk anyone lowering the water right now. It would damage the barge.
Oh.
The parts may take a while as the trade route slowed up recently. Used to be a lot quicker a couple of weeks ago. Must be something at the docks by the Bazaar, but I wouldn't know more specific. Can't say I have. I'm not usually stationed round here though. Let's see now. I hear it's in the backways, right next to where the ex-pilots drink their sheep carcass juice.
Nice.
Some indigenous recipe of it. If you want to see for yourself. Only one in the near vicinity is Dr. Hugo's. He runs it out of his houseboat at the end of the backways. Oh, very dangerous. Probably one of the Azuri lot.
Azuri mob is a foreign crime syndicate you've only heard about in passing. Always.
No. Oh, you probably should.
No, I'm gonna come back later.
Rubbish is piled so high. The sanitation crews are running. The layers of detritus are many days deep. This bin is an archive. Search it and you may conjure the recent history of this place.
I don't have the knowledge, bro.
The rubbish contains.
And that stat is so low that even increasing it, like I don't want to increase that stat to just check trash. Just trying to get a full lay of the land, as it were. Uh-oh, we've got a drug dealer. Dang, dude. Requires that lock peak.
The young man leans back, his gaze slowly tracing your outline.
Hold up. Before you say a word, are you single? Or is this punishment for... Alhamdulillah. Now you came to me for a reason. Tell me, the business of you. You walk in here, you parlay with me, you already have some.
He's a pimp.
I'll take it. The name is Gold Eyes. I am a man of many endeavors. Forget about him. I can give you everything he can, and more. Is it better? We can just get a boat, you and me. Sail somewhere tropical. I'm always serious with you. But okay, I can see that. The one and only. The eyes? Sure. You ever seen a goat? They're eyes. I respect the goats. That's why I picked the name myself. I'm good. Predators show up and break themselves on me. No claws, no stealth.
The ruler of a future kingdom, his throne already concrete in his mind.
The GMs. Half of them owe me money. Some grew up in Viudas. We fried plantains on the same radiators. Is Maurido still working the bazaar?
Yeah.
Yeah? That's good. If I were to stay away from anyone, it'd be the Carabineros. These fuckers don't fix problems. They pull them out like teeth. Suspicion, that's all. No good talking about it. Won't change anything.
He stares right. A practice calm. He knows how he looks and dares you to question the asymmetry.
Take a break. I have a lot to offer. Baby, not only am I a businessman, I am a purveyor of taste. And I got fresh weed too.
Oh, I don't have the money. Space program tracksuit top. Dude, Stone Age mentality.
The freshest.
Astounding. Must have been
You'll be seeing lizards and volcanoes. The universe.
theft.
If you ever need to help yourself to the world's supply.
Presented between his finger and thumb.
Dang, I need to get that lockpick, bro. 30 bucks.
All right. Tell me what's on your mind. I'll be seeing you.
All right, so Goat Eyes he's a real one. And he needs money. And I need the lockpick. More than anything else. So what is this way then? Oh, the photo. Okay. What's this here? Small miracle. A luscious display. Okay, good. I like limits. Who's this fool?
Finally, someone with courtesy.
A handsome man.
Sorry to bother you, madame. I suppose not everyone is stranded here like myself. But how can that be? A gentleman...
A handsome foreigner.
You'd think with all the empty money this place has gotten, they... What am I supposed to do now?
I don't know.
I did see a man like that some days ago, I think. No, he was alone. I guess we share the same fate. There used to be a more direct route via Havergellie, but the border has been closed. It's not so easy to get around as it used to be. I was simply passing through on my way back home to Sundak. I had been working in... That was more than a week ago. I'm a political economist.
Yeah, right.
Well, not in so many words. Circumstances. I studied on a very generous MTER stipend, but recently the Sunnis government bought its first computer, so...
People have opinions and bribable brains and all sorts of fluids. Some even like circuses. Even decade-old silicon is an
I must object. The computer has certain... Long story short, how to put this? You're surely familiar with the concept. A somewhat rich... Meanwhile, a clean, well-behaved man from the periphery wants to see the world, but...
Yeah, right. This guy's fucking weeping eye.
Other options. That makes him...
A man by mail. A direct order dick. There are many names for it.
A pair of blue boxer briefs hang from a wash line in Noble. A plain dress shirt crumpled on a cold bedroom floor in Land.
I offer companionship and a fair trade. If you consider it as a set of... I will tell you, madame. It was the lapdogs. All 6 of them. In Sunzak, they're not allowed inside the home. My betrothed, she wanted them to watch. Making, my cleaning and housework. At one moment, I wondered whether I was there for her. Back to Sunzak, very far from here. Maybe I'll go to work for my brother.
Looks like a chick.
Maybe I'll sign up for a term.
Being sent to organize among the lunar cadmium miners is a common...
Oh.
A man turns back to his...
Dude, I don't know. He's weeping eye. Oh, we can't get in here. Dude, I thought that was gonna be the... whatever, the miracle. So they're telling me... Let's call.
This is the one. The payphone that... A giddy fear. You hear only the reverb. Still half hoping for something to happen. You put the receiver down. You hear only the... Still... You hang up. You step into...
Dang it, I didn't get kidnapped.
You're back again. Not this again.
On.
My mother's sister, but she thinks that makes her my boss. See? Carmuna did it again. She's been a warrior for as long as I've known her. Oh, Carmuna and most of the older folks, they can't accept that things overall are all right. Look around. What do you make of the Bazaar? You superblock types are all the same. Auntie Carmuna was a silk worker, you know? The bootlegs. All this Lusian stuff. It's not what she knew. It's wrong, apparently. I think she obsesses over every little thing to show people how wrong it is. Something like that. In her view, if we all agree it's shit enough, we can tear it down. Bring back the artisans and factories and schnapp stands. No, don't get me wrong. The kid's still showing that photograph to anyone walking by. She tell you about the whole payphone thing too. The one her try being all out. Maurito really feels for the kid, you know? Fucking Eno. Filling her head with his shit. Yeah, Eno's gone. Him and his other fuck-up buddy Gilmar. Big word for two nosy retirees with more time than... Figure these two just ran off. Not well, but I've known her a long time. Eno, not at the same time. That'd be too obvious.
That's a lot of skepticism around reported and disappeared.
Way I see it, they started planting the... Got two theories. Debts is the obvious one, of course. Now, I'm pretty sure it's debts. But if not, then we're looking at something... Two men, yeah? Old friends, close friends, detecting together. Whoa there. No need to get explicit. Can't. Hey, it's private business. The Guardia Municipal doesn't have jurisdiction. Hey, I'd look into this in a heart. The law's not perfect.
Hard to argue with a non-existent.
Sure.
The GM gives you the...
I mean, I did try to say the words on the payphone and nothing happened. All right, Mr. Boatman, this is where I'm going to end my play session, so you better give me some shit.
You and I already talked about this. I told my memory's a little fluid these days. Yeah, your colleague was socks, mostly. Not really my province.
Time to show. Cards on the...
Then he must have been a spy with the Operant Bureau. Like you.
What? A still moment. From a nearby rooftop, the sound of children playing.
Anyway, your colleague seemed upset.
End of the line. The pseudopod terminus.
No. What's on it? The Losian pop thing. Colored disc in these high-tech formats. I don't like giving things up first. Policies served me pretty well over the years. Very much so. But he did all right.
Blotchy neck.
A polite round of applause for the support act.
So it's partner now. He wanted the same thing as you do, I assume. A meet with the boss man.
What?
A face flashes in your mind, unbidden. Heavy-set, boyish grin. Traces of the underworld clinging.
Tempo del Sur.
Yep.
Your cerebrospinal fluid turns to liquid refrigerant. Tempo del Sur, mid-tier deity in the local underworld. And once your asset, cryptonym Taxman. Also someone you once called a friend.
By name. Your colleague was very keen to speak to the boss. I had to turn him away.
I can't do shadow play.
I know the prick. He's not for weeping, aye? Still, one of our own taking bribes from the eye. Probably. Tempo was doing something in La Luz recently. Something big. That's for why they're on your heel. Can only assume.
A phantom hand across the precipice, awaiting a return grip. He nods slowly. Rivulets of rain run down his sunk.
Tempo was very specific. At least he was to me. Cascade or nothing. He didn't want the opera. He wanted you.
A rough voice down a splintering phone line. No silly cunts. Cascade only. Shards of both past and present collide. 1. Tempo, Kryptonim taxman, your dormant asset. Contacts the opera. Intent unknown. Information 2. Cascade status frozen. Duration in perpetuum. Opera issues directive. Dispatch lead operant to Portaferro. 3. Pseudopod. Active in theater. Assignment. Meet with taxman. Retrieve message. They wanted Pseudopod to become Tempo's new handler. You were just here to smooth the transition.
Okay.
4. Pseudopod fails to meet with taxman. Requests Cascade from Opera. 5. Timeline disrupted. Movements unknown. Pseudopod. Status changes to lost. 6. Cascade. Status changes to reanimated. Operant arrives in theater. Unbriefed. Unassigned. And... questions coagulate, but at their center a truth catches the light. You knew it all along. One of your people reached out for you.
Here's how I see it. Or maybe the weeping eye come in heavy, start cracking skulls. Tempo gets a wild look in his eye and follows it out the door. You two spirits appear out of nowhere, full of socks and half stories. And now we're all jumping at you. I'm Rustamian, brought up to follow codes. I can't follow a code if I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, let's be dramatic.
Is that what's coming next? Feels like it. That's our biggest problem. Tempo's gone. Vanished. I don't know where.
Innocent use of past tense, but still.
That's his office up there. Tempo HQ.
Oh, Tempo's
It's been
office.
locked
Yeah.
since he disappeared. No one in, no one out. A week or so back, I'd rather leave the guesswork to others. I think so. Both fit. I don't. Wasn't.
He was hoping you could make sense of it.
Bossman said you'd come, sooner or later. Recently, he said a lot of things.
So either under a lot of mental stress or seeing ghosts. This message could be critical. It could also be...
Because it's locked. He's not. Person in place.
A hollow center, expanding with every passing hour.
When you're done. When you're done. He came back. Had to turn him away 4 times. After that, I lost track of him. He didn't...
As the sun smears across rooftops, a man with a briefcase full of carefully folded socks sits on a metal bench. He sits there for a long time, considering the tangle of alleyways that surround...
No, he didn't actively threaten me. Nor did I find him threatened. Yeah, whole kingdom.
Tempo had many criminal-grade contacts in Elysium. Probably how he dodged the fallout.
Tempo's boss man. Big picture stuff. His new under... Teenage girl. 16. Maybe 17. But knows the score.
What?
Promising young bootlegger. She's here and there. Be lucky to catch her, though. Fast foot.
What, the rollerblader?
Man's got a way of rallying people around him.
Maybe he bottomed his way to the bottom.
I'm listening. Sure.
He lowers his head.
Holy crap. Yeah, right here. Roller skates. So we have to figure out a way. Where was that? Is it here? Yeah, right here, right? This is...
You approach the steel door. Silence from the other side. You get no answer. No answer. Silence. A brief tremor runs. Stop. Don't enter. Don't break this seal. This doesn't have to be yours. It's a standard lock. The right hands would be holding tools for lockpicking. You press the screwdriver tip against the keyhole. 6 tri-wing screws. Wrong fit, wrong size. Your driver is impotent.
Dude, I need the lockpick. All right, so we need to get 30 bucks. We need to get 30 bucks. How do I make money? Can I do it here?
Brightly colored refreshments seem even.
No.
The refreshments.
How do I make money? What's this stuff here? Oops. Photo 24 Palace of Culture? I don't even know if I've been up there. Oh, yeah, we haven't been to the back ways at all. Old docks we've definitely done. Yeah. The Bazaar, the Quisac roundabout we've done. Yeah, the back ways we haven't really looked at all. And that's like all this shite. Yeah, so there has to be... There's got to be like a pawn shop. Coordination +1. Uh-oh, look at these boys. Yeah, see, like, what's this stuff?
A monolith of gleaming beverage. One catches your eye in particular. You may find Effa red and black special editions are lined up. Automated, unfeeling commerce stares back at you. That is the ultimate. A ghost of... You
Okay.
may find it in...
Good spot for eavesdropping? A phone sex addict. The medical clinic. Okay, I have to stop. So much. I played for, that's almost 2.5 hours. Holy cow. That kind of reminded me of my first night of playing disco, where there's just like, you just get overwhelmed by the amount of like threads and people and conversations and all the weird like names and terminology they throw around. But that was like, music's awesome, visuals are like, it's disco, right? Same thing. I feel like the hook of this one is better than Disco Elysium. Like, I feel like Disco kind of took some time to like ramp up like the pressure and the mystery, whereas this game, you just start off inside of this room with a dead body. You're a spy, you've been assigned to this mission, you don't know why. This dude is supposed to be like your partner or your point of contact. He's freaking dead. There's a weird tape in the tape player that obviously killed him or put him into some sort of whatever he's in, a coma. I don't know what. And then we've got like the baghead dude. We've got the sex hotline. We've got Tempo, who I guess is like he was part of like the spy network you were in previously that all fell to shit. I feel like the systems are also better in this game. Like the fatigue, anxiety, delirium stuff it just felt more like meaningful and like dynamic versus like what was in Disco, where you just had, I like how you can electively push yourself to get better odds at a roll at the expense of like adding more fatigue, adding more anxiety, adding more delirium. That trade-off feels really cool. The items all feel the same, right? Like different pieces of clothing have different stats. The majority of them will make you better at one thing and make you worse at another thing. Disco Elysium is like a slow kind of trickle into the meat of the exposition. This game is like a shotgun start, where it's just like instant. You're just instantly thrown into the fire, which is good and bad. It builds really good momentum, but it's also a little overwhelming and highly confusing. This was dope. I really like it. I don't even care what the drama is around this game. Awesome start.